All right, let's talk about something fascinating today, the invisible currents that are flowing all around us. We're going to dive into these hidden forces that, believe it or not, are shaping our moods, our decisions, and even our health. And most of the time, we don't even notice. Just think about that for a second. You know that gut feeling you get when you walk into a room, that instant vibe, whether it feels calm or super tense? What if that's not just a feeling? What if you're actually picking up on something real, something tangible? Okay, so to really get a handle on these currents, we've kind of got to stretch our idea of what's real. It all starts by understanding that what our five senses tell us, well, that's just a tiny, tiny piece of the whole puzzle. I mean, think about it like this, right? Our eyes can only see this itty-bitty sliver of the light spectrum. Our ears, they only catch a narrow band of sound frequencies. The world is literally humming with information, with signals and forces that are totally invisible to us. But just because we can't see or hear them doesn't mean they aren't real. So what exactly are these invisible forces? Well, the material we're looking at breaks them down into four main types. Let's get to know them one by one. First on the list are electromagnetic fields, or EMFs. I mean, these are everywhere. They're coming off pretty much every piece of tech we use, our phones, our Wi-Fi, even the wiring hidden in our walls. We're basically swimming in this stuff 24/7, and there's a lot of research suggesting these fields can actually mess with our biology. Okay, the second one is a little more out there. We're talking about subtle energy fields. Now, as the source material is quick to point out, this isn't something our scientific gadgets can measure yet. You might know it as life force, or chi, or prana. It's that thing that gives a room its vibe, that energy you pick up on before anyone even says a word. Next up, we've got a current that works through our sense of smell, chemical and olfactory signals. And no, I'm not just talking about the smell of your morning coffee. This is way more subtle. We're talking about tiny chemical traces in the air that you don't even consciously notice. But here's the crazy part. They can completely bypass your logical brain and instantly trigger these powerful memories and emotions. And last but not least, we have microvibrations. This is literally the low hum of your fridge, that faint rumble from traffic outside, or the whoosh from the air vents. All these tiny, tiny vibrations add up. They create this sort of background frequency for any space, and it's constantly sending signals to your nervous system, telling it whether to chill out or stay on high alert. So there you have it, the four currents: EMFs, subtle energy, chemical signals, and microvibrations. It's a really cool idea, right? But here's the million-dollar question. Do they actually affect you? Well, according to the framework we're digging into today, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. These currents aren't just some passive background noise. Nope, they're active players that are constantly shaping your moment-to-moment experience. And this is where it really hits home. This isn't just some abstract theory. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. Take EMFs. That constant exposure could be why you're feeling stressed or can't get a good night's sleep. Or subtle energy, that vibe we talked about. It might be guiding your intuition, influencing the decisions you make without you even realizing it. Those chemical signals could be steering what you like and don't like. And those microvibrations, they might be the reason your nervous system feels fried, making it impossible to focus. It's this whole invisible web affecting us all the time. So the big takeaway here is that this stuff matters a lot. The quality of your focus while you're working, how well you sleep tonight, even just your general mood. All of it is being pushed and pulled by the invisible environment you're sitting in right this second. Okay, so if we're basically swimming in these invisible currents all day, what are we supposed to do about it? Well, the good news is we're not helpless. We can absolutely learn to navigate this invisible world. It just takes a little more awareness, a little more intention. The material we're drawing from lays out a pretty simple three-step plan to get you started. Step one is to curate your space. Seriously, this can be as easy as tidying up or just opening a window for some fresh air. Little changes can make a huge difference to the feel of a place. Step two, minimize exposure. This one's big for those EMFs. Maybe you can make your bedroom a tech-free zone, or just get in the habit of switching off the Wi-Fi when you go to bed. And the third, which might be the most powerful, is to practice presence. This is all about paying attention on purpose. When you walk into a room, just pause. Notice. How does this place make you feel? It's not magic, it's a skill, and it's one you can totally build up. So at the end of the day, it's not just about whether these currents are real. The real question is, now that you can see them, what are you going to do about it? Think about your own space right now. Is it the buzz from all your gadgets? Is the air a little stuffy? Or is there just a weird vibe you can't quite name? Now that you know what to look for, which invisible current are you going to tackle first?